Nowadays, the rapid advancement of technology and the widespread availability of the internet have transformed various aspects of daily life, including education. In recent years, internet usage among students has surged, providing access to a wealth of information and resources that can enhance learning. At University Technology Mara UiTM Machang, a significant number of students rely on the internet for various academic purposes, such as research, online learning platforms, and collaboration with peers. Concurrently, many students also engage in recreational internet activities, including social media, gaming, online shopping, and streaming movies or TV shows. Furthermore, previous studies have indicated mixed results regarding the relationship between internet usage and academic performance. While some research suggests that effective use of online resources can enhance students' learning experience, other studies highlight the potential negative effects of excessive internet use, such as decreased focus, procrastination, and lower academic achievement. This study aims to provide insights into the patterns of internet usage among the students, evaluate its impact on their academic outcomes, and identify factors that may mediate this relationship.
Problem statement. The internet affects university students in Malaysia. Almost all students aged 18 to 24 have internet access, spending an average of 8.4 hours online each day. Half of this time is used for academic purposes, like research and online classes. However, students also spend a lot of time on social media, gaming, and streaming. About 67% of students use social media for more than 2 hours a day, and 40% spend 3 hours or more on gaming or videos. While the internet helps students with learning, it can also distract them and hurt their grades. This study looks at how online activities like social media, gaming, and educational websites affect students' academic performance. It will also examine how time management and study habits are impacted by internet use. Finally, the study will compare how male and female students use the internet and how it affects their grades. The goal is to understand how the internet impacts learning so students and teachers can use it more effectively.
The objective of this study, first, to examine the relationship between the amount of time spent on the internet and students' academic performance. Next, to determine students' academic performance based on the type of internet activities. And third, to examine the internet usage influences time management and overall academic performance. And lastly, to determine the average internet usage between female and male students.
So, this is the hypothesis for this research. First, for H02, there is no relationship between the amount of time spent on the internet and students' academic performance. For H12, there is a relationship between the amount of time spent on the internet and students' academic performance. For H03, there is no significant difference between the students' academic performance and the type of internet activities. For H13, there is a significant difference between the students' academic performance and the type of internet activities. For H05, there is no relationship on the internet usage between time management and overall academic performance. For H15, there is a relationship difference of internet usage between time management and overall academic. And for H07, there is no significant difference of average internet usage between male and female students. For H17, there is a significant difference of average internet usage between male and female students.
First, research design. The study employs a quantitative descriptive correlational research design, which is non-experimental in nature. Data was gathered over a 3-week period using a Google Form questionnaire. The focus was on various factors including frequency, duration, purpose, and self-reported academic performance data. The primary aim to understand the difficulties and situations surrounding students' internet usage patterns. Next, population, sample, and sample size. The research targets students from various academic programs and years to assess how internet usage impacts academic outcomes. The sample size consists of 40 students carefully selected from a range of programs. The goal was to identify potential connections between internet usage and academic performance. Despite the limited sample size, the study offers valuable insights into how internet usage influences academic success. For sampling design, the study employed a convenient sampling method to select 40 students from UiTM Machang. Data collection was conducted via Google Forms. The sample includes students from diverse academic backgrounds with a focus on their internet usage patterns and self-reported academic performance. While the small sample size provides initial insight, it sets the stage for future research involving larger, more diverse samples.
Based on the pie chart, it indicates the gender distribution with 90 male students, which is 47%, and 21 female students, which is 53%. The total number of respondents is 40 students from the College of Computing, Informatics and Media. Thus, it shows that female students contribute more than the male students in the questionnaire.
Program code. The chart shows that the Diploma in Mathematical Science is the highest participation program, which is 19 respondents participating in the questionnaire. 5 respondents are from the Diploma in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science Mathematics, and Bachelor of Information Technology, each joining with a percentage of 12.5% have participated. Diploma in Computer Science and Bachelor of Science Statistics, it shows 4 students and 2 students were 10% and 5% respectively. Thus, the total of the respondent is 40 students.
So the third analysis descriptive statistic, which is part. So based on the chart, as you can see, part 5 recorded the highest number of participation with a total of 22 students or 50% from all of the 40 respondents. This shows that more than half of the participants are coming from this part, which is part 5. On the other hand, no respondent recorded from part 2, which is show a complete absence of respondent. The next highest level of participation was observed in part 3, with 50 students providing their responses, a percentage of 37.5%. Both part 1 and part 4 has lower level of participation. Part 1 had just 2 students, which is 5%, and part 4 recorded with only 1 student, which is 2.5%.
Based on the graph, none of the respondents had a CGPA below 2.0, shows that all participants met the minimum academic threshold. The highest registered CGPA of any participant with 60% was 3.5 and above, reflecting strong academic performance among this faculty. The remaining of 60 respondents with the percentage of 40% had CGPAs that were between 2.1 and 3.49.
Primary purpose. The pie chart shows that the entertainment is the most common primary activity for internet usage, with 22 respondents with a percentage of 55%. Educational activities ranked second, with 14 participants. In contrast, online shopping was a much less common activity, with only 13 participants reporting it as their primary reason for using the internet. Lastly, information-seeking activity had the lowest frequency among all categories, with just 1 respondent, representing 3% of the total participants, identifying it as their main purpose for internet usage.
So the sixth analysis descriptive statistic, which is websites. So the bar chart shows the popularity of various websites among users. TikTok is the most accessed website with 21 users, showing its dominance and widespread usage. YouTube ranks second, as accessed by 9 users, highlighting its continued appeal for video content. Google follows with 6 users, reflecting its essential role as a search engine. By contrast, the website least accessed with our Instagram and Facebook by only 2 users each. This chart represents a modern-day shift or changing trend in online usage behavior, giving a prominent platform to fresh ideas and venues more than that given to conventional channels.
According to the chart, social media activities are the most popular with 21 participants. In addition, both educational and gaming has 6 and 7 respondents. In contrast, online shopping and streaming have lower frequency with only 2 and 4 respondents. Respectively, this reinforces the finding that social media engagement is a significant part of respondents' online activities.
Preferred location. According to the pie chart, 28 respondents preferred to surf the internet at home. The college also being the second most preferred location for 7 respondents to surf the internet. Both cafeteria and cybercafe shows 5%, which is 2 respondents each as a preferred location. The least preferred location would be the library, as only one respondent chose the option.
Analysis differential statistic. A. There is no significant correlation between time spent on the internet and academic performance. There is a significant correlation between time spent on the internet and academic performance. B. Significance level, which is alpha, equal to 0.05. C. Test statistic. In this case, the p-value is 0.090. And D. Decision rule. If p less than equal alpha, reject the null hypothesis. If p more than alpha, fail to reject the null hypothesis. Last but not least, conclusion. The correlation analysis show a weak negative relationship between the amount of time spent on the internet and student academic performance. However, this relationship was not statistically significant. This means that we cannot confidently conclude that the time spent on the internet has a significant impact on student academic performance based on the data analyzed.
So the second test, we use ANOVA to test if there is difference in students' academic performance based on the type of internet activities. So the H0 is there is no significant difference in student academic performance based on the type of internet activities. H1, there is a significant difference in student academic performance based on the type of internet activity. So the significant level, or alpha, is equal to 0.05. The test statistic, F value, is 20.554 and the P value is less than 0.001. So the decision rule, we compare the p-value with the significant level. If the p-value is less than or equal to alpha, we reject the null hypothesis. If p is bigger than alpha, fail to reject the null hypothesis, which is H0. So the conclusion is, based on the test that we did, so the p-value is 0.001, which is less than and equal to alpha, which is 0.05. So we reject the null hypothesis. This means that there is a sufficient evidence to conclude that the student's academic performance significantly differs based on the type of internet activities. The result of the ANOVA test shows that the student academic performance significantly differs based on the type of internet activities they engage in. F equal to 20.554 and p-value is less than 0.01. This indicates that the type of internet activity has an impact on students' academic performance.
Simple linear regression. To examine the internet usage influence time management and overall academic performance. We begin with the hypothesis. Null hypothesis, internet usage does not significantly influence overall academic performance. Alternative hypothesis, internet usage significantly influence overall academic performance. Using ANOVA, the p-value obtained is 0.020, which is less than the significance level of 0.05. This means we reject the null hypothesis and conclude that internet usage significantly influences academic performance. In conclusion, the analysis shows sufficient evidence that internet usage impacts academic performance. However, excessive internet usage could interfere with time management and negatively affect outcomes. Therefore, regulating and monitoring internet use is crucial for optimizing academic success.
In conclusion, type of internet activities impact academic performance among students in UiTM Mahjong because the type of internet activity students engage in significantly affects their academic performance, which is F equal to 20.554 and P less than 0.001. This indicates that certain internet activities like academic-related activities may positively influence performance, while others like non-educational activities may hinder it. Besides that, the findings suggest that excessive internet usage may negatively impact time management, which in turn affects academic success. Next, there is a significant difference in average internet usage between male and female students, which is T equal to negative 3.867 and P less than 0.05. And from the study, female students were found to spend more time on the internet, which is average 7.76 hours, compared to male students, which is average 4.18 hours. This indicates that gender plays a role in internet usage patterns. The study highlights a critical reality that applies to modern society. How we use the internet greatly determines its impact on our success. For instance, students who engage in academic-related online activities, such as accessing educational resources or attending virtual classes, are more likely to see improvements in their academic performance. However, excessive time spent on non-educational activities such as gaming or social media scrolling can hinder productivity and disrupt effective time management issues many pupils face today.